I'm Ed Davis, Executive Director of DECA. I'm excited to be here, and I want to issue a disclaimer to begin with. While I work with 250,000 high school students every year and have for 30 years, I know I'm not cool because they tell me that all the time. So I'm not even going to try to be cool, but hopefully we can talk about some things that we all care about and enjoy each other's company for a few minutes, and maybe one of the other panelists will roll on the floor for you, I'm not sure. Just want to make sure, oh, there we go. We prepare emerging leaders and entrepreneurs in the area of marketing, finance, hospitality, and management. We're 60 years old. I was joking with folks from SBA here a few minutes ago. We've had a memorandum of agreement with SBA to promote entrepreneurship in 1956. So we've been around a long time. We think of ourselves as a part of the public school system and have been sort of the framework around a lot of entrepreneurship activities over those years. And we're very, very proud of that. I wanted to talk with you about high school and college. We've had a lot of discussion today about college level entrepreneurship programs, how they work, how they foster the development of entrepreneurship and those kinds of things. I just want to put in a quick plug for the notion that that experience can begin in high school, and indeed it will make a big difference in terms of the number of students who are interested in entrepreneurship and go on to apply those skills at a later date. We think that high school programming makes a big difference in the number of kids at the college level. And I want to show you just a quick graphic. We do a research project with an organization that surveys over 2,500,000 high school students each year. And as part of that effort, we compare what those national averages to our student population after a year in our high school programs. What we know about this particular space in entrepreneurship is that after a student has experienced the kinds of things that we do in classroom and the kinds of experiences that we offer outside of the classroom, while the research is unique to DECA, the learning is common to all of the organizations you see here, and I think the results can be extrapolated to that. Our students are 7 times as likely to want to be an entrepreneur or own their own business than the average high school student after having experienced programming at the high school level. They are 4 times as likely to want to pursue some sort of business curriculum, and 10 times as likely to want to do international business. So the point that I want to make, the single point that I want to make this afternoon, is that good programs at the high school level can create that pipeline to the college level and foster entrepreneurship education and grow that number of folks who want to pursue this as their life's work. What we know about the components of an effective program at the high school level are really just 4 things. We know that they need to be integrated into the curriculum. In today's environment, that's a little hard. You've got to find a dedicated teacher, you've got to tie to national standards, and you've got to connect somehow to post-secondary education. If you haven't been in a high school classroom in the last 3 or 4 years, the world has changed. The reforms that are reaching the high school level are simply phenomenal. I urge you to take a look at what's happening in the modern high schools today. You will be very, very pleased and quite surprised. The second aspect that I want to advocate for effective programs It's what we call applied learning. Some people here have called it experiential education. Others have different names for it. But a traditional teacher standing in the front of a classroom talking about entrepreneurship is not going to get it. That's not the effective model. The students need to get their hands on, and I'm told I'm almost out of time. The other components are connecting to business, mentorships, those kinds of things. And finally, the third component, or fourth component, is competition. And hopefully I'll get a chance to talk to you about some of our competitions and how we use that model as the panel questions start.